SoFi and stock market investors, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason, and today we're talking about Anthony Noto, CEO of SoFi, just bought $1 million worth of stock on the open market. Woo, baby. Noto is a man amongst men and a man of his word. Incredible. The stock price is up nearly 10% from the lows over the last couple of days. So I'm going to talk to you about what my thoughts are on this buy. And there's some more breaking news, so make sure you tune into the video. Let's get into it. SoFi and stock market investors, I got a great video lined up for you guys today. So make sure you smash that like button and hit the new hype button for small channels. That would be huge for me. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Let's do it. SoFi stock rises on $1 million insider buy, Mastercard stablecoin deal. That's the additional news I was talking about for sure. Here it is, guys. On Tuesday, the company announces an enhanced partnership with Mastercard Incorporated to enable SoFi USD as a settlement option across Mastercard's global payment network. That's huge, huge. And then Anthony Noto bought almost $1 million worth of the company stock, 56,000 shares, around 1788. He bought from 1750 to 1821. About a million freaking shares, guys. 11.68 million shares owned. Stable coin settlement push. This is huge. SoFi's fully reserved US dollar stablecoin, SoFi USD, is set to support settlement across the Mastercard network. And this is just going to make transactions quicker. You could do cross-border stuff. This is huge. The integration of SoFi's USD into Mastercard's multi-token network is expected to facilitate the settlement of card-based transactions, providing a more efficient payment solution for businesses. We love that, man. The move positions SoFi as a key player in the growing stablecoin market, which has seen significant transaction volume, reporting around $30 billion a day. And even if you're getting pennies on each transaction, that's a lot of money. Technical analysis. Currently, the stock is trading 15.5% below the 20-day simple moving average and 18% below the 100-day SMA. We have key resistance around $20, key support in that $15 range. Earnings and analyst outlook. EPS 12 cents, up from 6 cents. Revenue estimate over $1 billion. Valuation 47.2 in the PE range. So the forward PE looks a lot better. Here are some of the price targets. Truist Securities, $21. Citizens, $30. JP Morgan, $31. I love that. If we take a look here at the overall top shareholders of SoFi, who own around 40% of the company, we see Anthony Noto here in that $11 million range. This update hasn't included his new buys of the 56,000 shares. It does, however, show it right here as there's an insider buy of 5,000 shares. So there are some insider buying, guys, which we absolutely love to see. And if we look at the top 10 or so top shareholders, they're all buying except for JP Morgan. Everyone else increasing their position of SoFi. And the proof's in the pudding, guys. 714 million shares are owned by institution, crossing over 56%. Here's a chart right there, just up and to the right. The bars are the institutional ownership. This faint line is the stock price. So as institutional ownership goes up, we see a drastic decline in this line here down to $18. But institutions continue to buy, which is absolutely huge for the stock moving forward. And we are positive today, up about 1.5%. Over the last 5 days, we kind of went off a cliff. And then from the bottom to where we're trading at now, up about 9%. So once that news came out that Anthony Noto was buying, the stock did shoot up after that. I'm hoping that momentum can continue. We're down 14% over the last month, 23% over the last 6 months. Year to date, down 32%. OMG. But yeah, I'm adding to my shares. Anthony Noto just bought the shares on the open market. So I'm excited for the stock moving forward. And they got that new deal with Mastercard and their stablecoin. they're just building this brand bigger and bigger and bigger, and their footprint is just reaching across international lines. It's remarkable what they're doing right now. I'm so happy with what's going on with SoFi stock. Anthony Noto just continues to deliver quarter after quarter and year after year. Company wise, the stock price is the stock price, right? Back in November, we touched what, $32. So we're down over 40%. I like 40% discounts, don't you guys? Anthony Noto, 11.6 million shares, like we mentioned earlier, 56,000 shares on the open market, $1 million. Betting $1 million on the company. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get back to where we were at by the end of the year in that $30 to $35 range for a price target. I think this news is really good for the company moving forward. If we take a look at just some of the news headlines, SoFi CEO, $1 million purchase. Everything's about Anthony Noto and his $1 million purchase. I think $50 is a little bit of a stretch here. I don't think we're going to get there, but man, that would be freaking sweet if we did. They revealed a stablecoin earlier, like 6 months ago. So everything's going just as planned. The earnings are really good. Everything's kind of fallen into place for the company of SoFi, and the stock will not be too far behind it. There's some breaking news, guys. Updated stablecoin partnership with Mastercard, and Anthony Noto buys 56,000 shares on the open market, nearing $1 million. Awesome, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you're buying shares of SoFi stock. I'm adding to my position each and every day. I just released another video today sharing with you guys all of my options for SoFi stock. I'll leave a link to that video in the description down below, but it covers all my cover calls, all my cash secured puts, and a couple of the buys of options I have for SoFi stock. So don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.